If you've ever wandered into the skincare and beauty corner of the internet, there are tons of creators that have built giant followings that hang on to their every product recommendation. But there are none quite like Jackie Aina. Since her first YouTube video in 2009, Jackie has built one of the most engaged communities out there. Full disclosure, my wife April is a gigantic fan, so I asked her why she loves Jackie so much, and she said it's because it's like watching your best friend, right? The way she talks to you, the way she applies products and is completely honest, the way she thinks of her audience with random generous giveaways, just shows that she never forgets her supporters. She even has a candle line. I mean, look at this, right? Let me smell this for a second. This one's called Left on Red. Whoa. Ooh, that smells good. Let me, what about this one? Matcha Business. It smells good. You know what? Let's just light this for a second. Hold up. By the way, her 3.6 million subscribers on YouTube call her Auntie Jackie, and her videos have earned more than 370 million views. And with all that influence and all those eyeballs, you better believe brands have come knocking. But Jackie is picky. She doesn't just work with everyone who wants to collaborate with her. So let's explore her sponsorship strategy and deconstruct how she approaches each deal. And be sure to stick around to the very end for 3 takeaways that you can apply as a creator. Let's start with one of her most recent sponsors, NYX Cosmetics. This is the first time that they've officially partnered, and she talks about upfront why the deal is so important to her.
I'm going to also be doing this video in partnership with NYX Cosmetics. This is actually a really big partnership for me, and I'm very grateful because, one, I'm grateful for all of my sponsorships, but NYX Cosmetics is also a brand I've been using and loving on my channel for years. They have bomb stuff. They actually just launched a new foundation that I think y'all, if you haven't already tried it, are going to freaking love.
Jackie isn't just saying this for the sake of it, right? She's being honest. She has dozens of previous videos where she mentions NYX products, right? Going as far back as 10 years ago, right? Having a long history with a brand before any money was involved makes the deal more authentic, right? As a viewer, you know she believes in the brand. So of course you're expecting her to visually show how she uses her favorite NYX products, but there's a twist. She's bringing this partnership to life by using TikTok style hacks and even throwing a little shade in the process.
What? Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to get flawless, perfect foundation application, but with a twist, because you know your girl always has to do something a little bit more relevant. I'm gonna be doing this TikTok style. So the TikTok makeup phenomenon is actually quite interesting because I feel like YouTube is kind of like the senior class that graduated and went on to do great things and go on and go forth and sow their seeds. Whereas TikTok, this is shade. I'll just say it. I'm not even gonna say it's no shade. It is a little shade. TikTok is like the junior class that after the seniors graduated, they were like, hey guys, let's act like none of they did ever existed and just take credit for it ourselves.
This is that authenticity we were talking about, right? Jackie isn't afraid to bring up the same YouTube versus TikTok conversations her subscribers are having. In fact, she plays it up by testing out the beauty techniques that are going viral on TikTok that
may or may not be copycats of her own tips.
By the way, this is a 30-minute video, and at the very end, rewards her loyal followers that stuck around with a surprise courtesy of NYX.
Shout out again to NYX Cosmetics for being a partner and sponsor of today's video. Oh, the surprise! How can I forget? What's the surprise? So if you are a micro-influencer or creator, you will have the opportunity to win a one-on-one mentoring session with me, your girl, via NYX Cosmetics, who's gonna be partnering this opportunity. Not only will you get the chance to chat with me, but I will also be boosting and shouting you out as well. So stay tuned for more details on how you can enter this competition soon.
Here comes Auntie Jackie, right? Not only is she sharing skincare secrets with her audience, but now she's also mentoring up-and-coming creators. And of course, she gives credit to her sponsor for creating this opportunity. Next, let's look at Jackie's partnership with a reoccurring sponsor, Belif. Jackie's followers are used to the Korean skincare brand being featured in her videos, but this time it's a different format.
I'm doing a live shopping event. This video is sponsored by Belif, and it's going to be in honor of the Sephora spring sale, which I don't know if y'all peep, but I've been waiting. Like I put the VIB sales on my calendar. This is actually my first sponsored live, and now that I know how to do this on like my DSLR camera, we'll definitely be doing it again.
Super cool, right? This live stream is 50 minutes long and she shopped 5 different Belif products on Sephora. But for that, she reiterates why she believes in Belif. I always get to have at least one pun per video, right? Just get used to it.
And Belif is a Korean-inspired K-beauty brand that has a bunch of skincare stuff. I actually got introduced to them last year and I've been a partner with them. It's been a really amazing partnership for me, not only because I like the products, but just, you know, they've been really super supportive. And we vet everything that we recommend on this channel. everything. The team already knows Jackie's not signing anything until she actually likes it.
So this is similar to what Jackie did with NYX, right? She told her audience exactly why she chose to partner with Belif. Notice how we said chose, right? As she mentioned in the video, she has to authentically like every brand and product before recommending it. The trust that Jackie has built with her audience is something that she takes really seriously, right? It doesn't matter the size of the sponsorship. No amount of money is worth eroding that trust by recommending a bad product.
Once again, if you're just joining me, this is done in partnership with Belif. Shout out to them. I keep shouting them out because like disclosures are very, very important to me.
Again, 30 minutes into the live stream, she does the FTC disclosure again. She knows that people who just joined a few minutes ago didn't hear the disclosure at the very beginning, right? So it just goes to show how much she values transparency. For our third sponsor, let's talk about Jackie's partnership with True Botanicals. They were featured in a recent video called Y'all Sick of Influencers? Damn! Answering your assumptions about YouTubers. What a title, huh? It's not clickbait, it's a Q&A that Jackie did with her followers about social media influencers and the misconceptions around being one.
It's Q&A time. I asked y'all on Instagram because I think I forgot how much I like these interactive videos where like I ask y'all questions and you answer and then we kind of like talk about them in the video. It was very bold of me to assume that y'all would not drag me in this process, but I had asked y'all, what are some of your assumptions about influencers? Because I find this phenomenon very fascinating because there's so much transparency yet mystery all at the same time. And I think there's also a lot of confusion about who we are, what we do.
Like the Belif example, this video is very interactive. If you haven't realized it by now, Jackie doesn't pass up the opportunity to engage directly with her subscribers, right? Even if it's answering personal questions around being an influencer. By the way, not all brands would be comfortable being featured in a video like this, so props to True Botanicals.
And today's video does have a sponsor. Yes, in typical influencer fashion. But I'm proud to say that the majority of my videos are not sponsored. When they do come, I'm very grateful. Today I'm gonna be working with True Botanicals, and this has actually really been a really good product. Y'all, when I say that a product worked for me and my skin tone, and it happens to be sponsored, it's not just a sponsorship for me, it's also a testimonial. And I want you to remember that because it's important to me that no matter what, I align myself with brands and products that I actually do try.
You noticing a theme here, right? It's called radical transparency.
The brand says that you can also mix this in with an essence or a serum or a moisturizer. It is pregnancy safe, cruelty free, and vegan, because I know that matters to some. And I'm gonna show you guys what my skin looked like as a dark skinned woman. I struggle the most with getting and keeping not only an even complexion, but like a bright complexion.
This is the bread and butter. Instructional how-tos, before and afters are crucial in niches like skincare. So Jackie doesn't just recommend products, she shows her audience how to use it and talks about who it's for.
Thank you again to True Botanicals for sponsoring today's video. As usual, guys, I'm gonna include links to everything down below. I hope you guys try this out, and I really think you guys will actually like this product.
And of course, no sponsorship is complete without the call to action to check out the links in the description. And by the way, you'll notice that the links Jackie included are bit.ly links. And if you're not familiar with what those are, they allow brands to track how many people actually click on the link to the brand's website, which helps them determine the ROI of the partnership. So how can you apply Jackie Aina's sponsorship execution to your own brand deal strategy? Here are 3 key takeaways. Number 1, don't work with brands you don't believe in, right? I know a big payday can be alluring, but it's not worth it if the product doesn't actually align with you or your audience. That trust that you've established has to always be your most prized asset as a creator, and you need to protect it like Jackie does. Recommending every single brand that flashes money in your face, especially ones that aren't a good fit, is the quickest way to lose that trust, which will impact your future deals, by the way. Number 2, use different content formats to feature brands. In the examples we shared, Jackie mixed in a live shopping stream, Q&A, and a TikTok parody. 2 of those formats were completely brand new for her channel. Experimenting with variety will hold your audience's attention longer and increase the chances of your sponsorship moving the needle for the brand. Number 3, performance matters. I know there are creators who don't like when brands make them use tracking links because if they don't get a bunch of clicks, they're concerned that the brand won't want to work with them again. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. That's a possibility. At the end of the day, it's a marketing investment for the brand. And yes, there are oftentimes other goals that the brands have beyond driving sales or conversion, right? Like brand awareness, for example. But the main point is that you should be eager for that performance information as well, right? Because it will help you analyze how you can improve as a creator and do better on the next deal, right? Don't just stick your head in the sand and hope things are gonna go well. So which creator's brand deal strategy should I deconstruct next? Let me know in the comments, and then hit subscribe and click that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when my next sponsorship reaction video comes out. One more thing, do you want intel on new brand deal campaigns? Every Thursday, I send out sponsorship opportunities exclusively to creators on my email list. So make sure to join using the link below.